Am I a jerk for getting upset that my husband keeps peeing on the bathroom floor and refusing to clean it up? Not gonna lie, I like a little underball smell and a little armpit smell when they've worked out. A little. Like I am sick and tired of people doing real-time reviews of their dates. I am so please. Yeah. Your food hasn't digested.
You're in the car.
In the car.
He hasn't even made it to his car.
The man is standing outside of the door window. He hasn't even
made it to his car.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of We Just Got Here podcast.
Where we get into, I don't know. Hi.
Where we get into all things adulthood and complain about life and give you something to laugh about because, you know, we ain't take shit serious, by the way.
Comedy first, always.
In case you didn't know. If you couldn't tell by the thumbnail.
I noticed I don't laugh with my mouth open.
Why?
Like front facing. So I can never get like a good...
But I also
use that one.
I also think there's a problem because you see it in comparison to me.
Yeah.
And I'm always like...
with one eye closed. I always try and find one where both eyes are open. Impossible.
I'm a lazy-eyed queen.
It's not even late. I don't know what that is. And it shuts so tight. Look. It shuts so tight.
But it means, though, you can't get a photo... Like, it doesn't... It works for the pod. But, like, say I'm on a red carpet one day.
Don't laugh, boy.
There's nothing... Like, I am... Which is, I guess, great. If I was going to be any kind of talent, I have to be comedic in the comedic realm because I can't do I'll never be. You always see me halfway talking like. Do you get what I mean? There'll always be.
Players.
Yeah.
The cookie got into my cavity.
Oh, can I just say, I found holes in my mouth yesterday. Stephanie, I don't know what's happened because I think once you have one hole, they all gather. All at once because I missed one dentist appointment because I moved house. One, Stephanie. And all of a sudden, cavities.
All the cavities that were gaslighting me and saying they weren't there, they're starting to open up because I'm touching one now.
And this is my point. This is my point. Because you'll go to the goddamn dentist and you'll be like, I have this 6 monthly check to make sure it's not a £600 flipping bill in a year's time. And they'll be like, no, it's fine. I was like, I'm feeling a bit of sensitivity, guys. No, we've done an X-ray, it's fine. You'll come back in a year, £1,800.
From root canal. When I was telling you said there was nothing there. And I can feel where it is. This tooth ain't gonna survive.
The thing is, yeah, I've got a water flosser and I water floss every day. And now at the point, I'm like, I'm feeling...
Yeah, I had to ditch it. I couldn't.
Really? You've ditched
They
it?
need to numb my mouth for me to be able to use that goddamn thing.
Also, because it actually does make your gums bleed regularly.
Just tasting blood. Did I fight someone? The water pick is too aggressive.
But also, can I just say, there's nothing more me-coded
than the water flosser. That's why you don't use that on your ass crack.
Stephanie, you know damn well if there was... Like, I can't wait to have more money so that I can get like a Japanese toilet.
So it can wash your ass. But I've tried that. It's not powerful enough to wash your nyash like that.
What do you mean it's not powerful?
Unless you're like standing, like you're squatting and spreading your ass cheeks.
Is it the
like
smart toilets?
Yeah.
But you can thingy pressure, no? Because obviously I like a little tap because the tap's do you get what I mean? The little hose that is...
No, it's the smart ones.
No, I know, but like you see when you go to, I don't know if you've been to countries that have the pressure hose.
Yeah,
that is very.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
I just don't want to do because then it's all on the toilet.
Yeah, you gotta wipe the toilet after.
Yeah, where's that water coming from? Is it the water that's in the toilet, or is it coming from the kitchen? Where? I don't know. I don't care what anyone says. The water in the bathroom is different from the water in the kitchen, even if they're all coming from the same pipe. I will never drink water from the bathroom,
obviously,
but I'll drink water from the kitchen.
Yeah, yes.
I wouldn't never go like to the bathroom and fill up my water bottle, but I'll go to the kitchen.
I hear it, but it's the same water.
No, you can't convince me. The water that's in the toilet is not the same water that's in the kitchen coming out of the tap.
Well, it is because the water
I'm
when
not-
you open up the cistern, it's just fresh. We see
I'm
fresh
not
water.
looking at it from logic, Christiana. This is my logic. It's not the same.
Do you know?
So I'll judge you if you take water from the bathroom and the kitchen's fine.
I get that. I get why you would judge,
Yeah.
because I can't do anything. Like in hotel rooms, when they only have water in the hotel room, the bathroom, I can't use that to boil tea. I have to get bottled water and do it that way.
No. I always get bottled water, but that's a trap in itself. You know, when I used to go into hotels, I didn't realize you had to pay for like the bar stuff until I'd get charged at the reception when I'm checking out.
Fair. I kind of always knew, but maybe that's in my parents.
I thought they were just being nice.
No.
But clearly not.
And also, like, once you become wise, you realize that they charge you like £7 for a packet of popcorn that costs £2 down the road.
And that's why you go to the shop or you find Uber Eats. One thing about me, I'm a fan of Uber Eats or delivery. Now, it don't matter what country I'm in. Doesn't matter. That's like how I nearly killed myself with, was it prawn and grits that I had? And then an American breakfast.
How was prawn and grits? I really want to try grits. Maybe I should make them. Americans don't come for us.
I don't think you'll be a fan.
Really? Isn't it like just hard porridge,
Like
savory?
Salty porridge. But who wants a salty
Oh
porridge?
no, I would fuck that up because you know my grandmother's a quarter Chinese, right?
What's that gonna do with grits?
Kongi.
Don't know what that is.
So congee actually.
Oh, noodles.
No. It's
That was a bit racist. Sorry. There are congee noodles, by the way. Before you got cover me, it's actually congee noodles.
It's savory rice porridge, which I really like. I really like it. I am the other day. All right, so guys, we know I don't spend much time at home, as Stephanie complains about regularly, right?
I have nowhere to go to. Is that you might as well just not live near me.
It's not actually near you.
It's 20 minutes.
I know it's never for everyone that drives, and lo and behold, I don't drive, so it's not near. It's near for you. It's not near for me because I have to public transport and you have to drive. Anywho, though it's looking like more of a home now. I've got a hall tree I've put up.
What's a hall tree?
Everyone's saying that it's a coat rack. It's a coat rack. It's a coat rack.
You should have just said coat rack. I don't know.
Actually called a hall. The actual thing it's called is a hall tree.
Who knows that?
Me.
Middle class woman. Who knows that? Call it a coat rack. It's cute. Move it.
Do you know what?
The hell's a hall tree? Do you think I had enough space in my corridor to have a hall tree?
Yeah.
No.
A hall tree is like it's like where you hold it. You have the coats and there's a place to sit, and then you have where your shoes stand underneath.
No.
What do you mean no?
Why would I know what that is?
Because it's what?
Anyway, carry on. Exposing your privilege. But we know who really came from the hood.
Anyway, guys, I grew up with the same
whole tree. Go on, the whole tree.
Do you know what? The thing is, yeah, I didn't even grow up with it. It's just my taste, and that's what fucks me.
Tree. Go on, you got space to do a whole tree? Mm-hmm. Whole tree, I got a cupboard.
Shit. Anyway, what was I saying now?
Yeah,
right. So I don't spend enough time at home, right? So I can't eat bread. All right. Hear me out, yeah. Obviously, every day I come to 4 out of the 5 days of the working week, I come into London, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't eat breakfast at home. It's because I don't eat breakfast at home. There's no reason for me to have bread because I only eat toast. I don't eat bread. So I can't have toast because there's no time to have toast. Like, I'm not going to eat toast at like 7 a.m. before I leave, right? I have toast at a reasonable time where people have breakfast, which is 10 o'clock when people come into the office. When do you eat breakfast?
Before I go to the office.
At home?
Yeah.
What time?
7, 8.
You eat at 7, 8?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That's way too early for me to eat.
I eat 7, 8.
So I normally eat, like, I get to the office and the first thing I do is either bring my food from home that's already prepared or like buy something on the way. Anyway, so because I'm never at home long enough to have bread. On the one day that I'm home, I obviously want a carb in the morning, and I just don't have it because I'm never, like, if I did buy bread, I'd have to throw it away because it just get airy.
Or you can just freeze it.
I don't particularly like toasted frozen bread.
Oh, you're supposed to defrost it first and then you toast
Okay, girl, ain't no time. I ain't doing all that.
it.
So the other day I used rice as an alternative.
For toast?
Yeah.
How did you make toast into, you burnt it on the...
No. I used rice as the alternative for the carb. So I had like an Asian breakfast, which was like rice, soft boiled egg, and I'm still in my eat your skincare era. So, tinned mackerel with some spring onions on top.
Great for you.
So yeah, congee, savory porridge. So that makes me think, going back to our grits, I might actually like it. Like, I actually do think I might prefer savory porridge to sweet. It's just because we grew up here, that's what is normal.
Yeah, man, I'm not really like I love a bit of porridge. It's not like my go-to.
I think this is because the porridge we've grew up on is ghetto.
And also, it has a lot of milk.
Fair.
So,
Fair.
So a lot of the time I couldn't eat it because it would actually be a stomachache. But yeah, I'm not really a porridge babe. Although I did buy pistachio overnight oats the other day by Bio and Me. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
I feel like I want to make pistachio milk again. Why does your face look like that?
Go ahead.
My lifestyle jars you.
You know, Khalifa make pistachio flavored oat.
Yeah, you did say that.
It's really good with coffee, by the way. I actually really like it.
I might make that a date night thing. Like, yeah, let's make pistachio milk.
Anyway, guys, how was your week? How was your week?
You're just
How
over.
was your week? How was your week? How was your week? How was it? Tell us.
My win of the week is actually so I learned what body doubling is, and it's the reason why I now have a clean front porch. I have a hall tree, and oh my God, Stephanie, so you lot know, I'm sure I've spoken about this on the podcast. You know my bed that I kept on falling through. Stephanie, not a bitch was screwed in. Not a bitch was screwed into that bed.
How did you just place it?
100% yes. So, backstory, guys. I moved into this the house, right? And when I was going to move into the house with somebody, and that kind of didn't happen. So I ended up living in that house by myself. Obviously, the house we'd done up parts of it, but the house wasn't, obviously, we've got loads. It's a very old house, so there's loads more to do. Anyway, so at the time we've put this bed together, we've just kind of slotted everything in and thought, yeah, this is good. Now, obviously, I am the only person that's ever slept on this bed. So in the last, let's say, 6 months, I've fallen through the bed twice.
And you didn't think perhaps I should check that everything's actually screwed in?
I mean, I put it together, so I knew it was slotted together.
When has a bed ever slotted together?
I'm just a girl. What was it standing? Could I sleep on it? Did I sleep on it most nights? Barely. When I...
Because there was one time ago, the photo to me, I could hear the bed squeaking.
No, because everybody, like I said, voice next to my partner, bears. Every time I crawl, into that bed, I was like, crack, creak, creak, creak. Oh my God. There's twice that, like at 2 a.m., I've gone to pee, got into the bed, and the slacks have fallen through, and I have fallen through. The whole bed does kana. Which is obviously why I could never have friends over, because if anyone was to sleep in that bed, they too.
No, we know the situation. Are we sleeping in my love seat? Thank you. Curled up in the awkward positions. Because you can either sit down or lie down in that chair. You just exist.
It's a great chair though. It's so
Just
fucking.
exist. You don't know what to do.
I can't. When we get a sofa, I swear there will be a whole celebration.
There will.
Everyone will be
And a TV.
at the TV.
The stuff that dreams are made of.
Once I get that, everyone will gather.
Everyone will gather. All of a sudden, everyone knows how to get to Crayford.
I've been playing with everyone's emotions. So anyway, my friend came over on Tuesday because she was like, I think this is a health and safety risk. I don't think the bed is put together properly. And I'm like,
A friend came over on Tuesday.
yeah.
Who?
Zoe.
Oh, Zoe came over.
Yeah. The fact you're looking at her. 'Cause you know.
Interesting. Go on.
So he was like, I don't think this bed is put together properly. And I was like, no, it is. I just need to buy a new one. That was my thing, because obviously I slotted the bed together.
Slotted.
Because it literally was slotted. That just
Cousin Smoker, so you thought you could slot a bed together, like to say it's a dollhouse. Like I'm gonna have to carry a whole human being or two.
To be fair, this is the second. I remember I built one of my bed at my mum's house, and that that wasn't put together
So
properly.
maybe you just should. You know,
There's actually Task Rabbit.
There's Task Rabbit. There's Task Rabbit.
I'm not
I've
competent.
referred you to the old couple that I use.
You did
know,
say.
the Asian couple that I use. We come through that hammer, then we put shit to work. I'd be shocked that won't be throwing that hammer. She be building most of the shit.
No, because I'm a strong, independent black woman. Don't need a man. So obviously that's why I could put
You
beds.
there, you do. You are one of the few that do.
Fuck me, because when we started screwing, so we was like, because we were using the torch on your phone, and you know when you can see through the gaps, the light is just shining through. She was like, girl, no one can be on this bed with you, by the way. I don't know how you managed to lie on this bed. Stephanie, the bed is now so solid. I said, this is I'm obviously incompetent. I'm
slotted.
And I was like, I can't invite anyone over until I get a new bed because I didn't screw the bed in. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, so yeah.
And you wonder why I wonder how you get to work and function every day. I can't believe you're employed.
You've been wondering for years.
Like,
how does this?
I don't even understand. I really don't. When you say you go places, like how?
The thing is, I do bare shit by myself as well.
I
It's
don't-
crazy.
It's like how?
Fuck. Oh my god! So now I can actually. And the difference is insane. Like it's like Stephanie is not a
Yeah,
creep.
because it's screwed in, Cristiano. It's actually assembled now.
It's actually assembled. Who would have thunk it? So that is
It's
my.
a thunk.
Who would have thunk it? Thunk.
Even me, as a struggling immigrant, know that it's thought.
I know, but I like the word thunk.
That's how someone said, if you're just shutting the fuck up. On Twitter, I said, shut it! Hey! Hey!
Do you know what? At this point, yeah, I'm sure bare of us are just making up our own words.
We're making
and
up.
I love it.
Lord knows I am. You know me. I've only got 5 words in my vocabulary. Vocabulary. But that's a new word now, vocabulary.
Exiguity?
I forgot the meaning already. I forgot the meaning.
Perfiderous?
We didn't cover that.
We did.
What is that?
Remember, your neighbors are perfiderous.
What does that mean?
Like two-faced, insincere.
No, we didn't cover that.
Yes, we did.
Perfiderous.
Perfiderous.
How am I supposed to say that on an everyday basis? You now got a speech impediment. How am I supposed to say that?
You do not have a speech impediment.
I do.
Your tongue is just
My tongue
slightly
is tied.
big. Oh.
Exactly. That is a speech impediment. Thank you very much.
Anyway.
I tried to mention it to my GP the way she aired that bit. It's okay.
I have things to do!
Shut up! Sorry.
Also, can I whilst we're here, so the other day I was sick and I had an appointment with Vitality, and they've given me a letter that, but I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens next.
Oh, the hospital that they've referred you to will reach out to you.
So this is the problem. My mom did say this. She was like, because they were like, oh, you can go to the Vitality clinic or we'll contact your doctor. The thing is, my doctor's shit.
Then go to a Vitality clinic.
I don't actually know how that process works because they didn't explain it.
Oh, you need to call them then.
they said
your referral float in the system.
Can I just say? Because like when my mom heard they'll go to my GP, she said no, because they're bad.
Is it still?
Yeah, they're just bad.
They're terrible. But I'll tell you what, I have a positive story about GPs today. I've signed up to a new GP. It's like I'm within the catchment area, but it's like on the bougie side. Because I know they're treating them people well. There's a lot of old people around this. I'm like, the fact that all these people are alive and doing something good. Very good GP. Probably the best GP I've ever gone to ever.
Really?
They are thorough. They're looking at everything. Gave me all my blood forms, urine sample. Gave me all my medication. Oh, you want to do this? Oh, you're looking to do that? Sorted me. And they were really good with my dad as well.
Oh, lovely.
So they were the ones that, whilst we're still waiting for like a few screenings, etc., to see where like get a proper staging, they were doing blood tests for us to
nice.
try and figure out what's going on. So yeah, no, they're really, really, really good GP. Like honestly, I was staying in this area just so that my children can go to that GP.
Oh, nice. Well, that's important now,
Yeah.
isn't it? Because I'm so aware of health and actually the state of like GPs now, because obviously my one is terrible. My partner just did he just was able, because he does fitness obviously. There's a place in London that do all body AI scans.
Oh, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, swear.
I'm gonna do an MRI. It's like a MRI scan. It's like a full body MOT.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna book it at the end of the month, but I'm gonna do it.
I literally saw that and I was like, actually, this is gonna give me answers that I know you'd have to really kind of fight for otherwise. So I was like, I think they do scans. Obviously, there's a huge waiting list for this one. And it's like £300 for the scan. But I was like, it's fucking worth it.
And it could save your life.
Exactly. So that's one of the things I'm thinking about as we get older, and obviously start being mindful of our health a bit more and fucking what we eat. And yeah, I'm in it's not a weird space. I think this is actually what comes with being 30.
You tell me about it, boy. Trust me. Yeah, that GP was so good that they even go to refer me for a genetic screening.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
especially after.
I'm gonna have to pay for that, or are they gonna? And they were like, oh no, we can refer you.
Oh, lovely.
So I'm gonna get a genetic screening as well. Yeah, but yeah, MRI scans, all of that, all the full body scans. Like I'm on it. I feel like it should be a yearly thing. Maybe not necessarily MRI because I know they use like radiation stuff, but like PET scans, whatever can allow people to see what's inside my body. Do it, because again, that could be the thing that saves your life. I'm not playing no more. Like it's witnessing what I've witnessed over the last couple of months has just made me like super conscious about like health, but also like paying attention to your body and symptoms. Like even if you think it's it's a little thing or it's not causing me any pain, so I want to ignore it, don't, because when it starts causing pain, it might be too late.
Literally. What was my L of the week quickly? Let's do 2 wins. I don't need to do an L. The sun was out and I really enjoyed it. I was very happy. How's your week been?
My week has been stressful but good. My win of the week. Which one did I put down? Oh, yeah, my win of the week is that I got some great news in regards to my dad's health. Obviously, I know some people like to talk about things once they're out of that certain situation, and I've been talking about it whilst I'm in the situation. But I'm doing that because this podcast is about adulthood, and this was a very adulthood thing to happen. We talk about our parents getting sick, but yeah, it happens. So I thought it'll be good to, not good, but I almost feel it's almost like comfort to me, if that makes sense. and gives more context. And if we're talking about adulthood, we might as well talk about all parts of it, including this, because Lord knows I'm going to make a joke out of it anyway. But yeah, we received some really good news regarding my dad's health and his progress, so I can breathe again. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, I'm super happy he's going back to be reunited with his family, and it just feels like I can finally put down the sword after 3 months of just being, I don't know, some sort of warrior or some sort of barking everywhere and fighting and stuff. I can actually have some sort of normality back. So yeah, I'm happy about that. I'm happy for him. Glory be to God. Because Lord knows it's been a roller coaster. But for now, we are fine. Which is good. My L of the week. Oh, I threw away all my clothes again. Sorry guys, I ain't got shit to wear.
Why?
I hate them all again. There was more clothes that I found I'm just hoarding, and I do not wear. I wear the same 5 outfits every day, every week. So I'm just like, I'm hoarding the rest of the clothes. I don't actually like the clothes. I think I said before, I buy a lot of clothes out of convenience, and not necessarily because I like them. I don't even like this top. It's just comfortable. But like, I buy a lot of stuff out of convenience. So I'm trying to like not do that so I can actually wear my clothes. So I threw out a lot of my clothes. I know people say you should have put it in vintage. I put it in the salvation bin thing. Okay, I can't be asked me listing shit. But what I'm gonna do is that stuff that I do wear frequently, I'm gonna slowly swap them out with stuff that I actually like and will wear, and then
be
sell
more
that.
intentional.
Yeah, and be more intentional. But for now, I ain't got no clothes. I threw away everything. And I'm also in the middle of washing my whole entire life because now I've got a washing machine now.
And you've started running again, so you're gonna drop weight.
Oh my God, win of the week. Sorry, scrap that other win. Shout out to my dad, but scrap that. This is about me. Oh my God, I started 5K, out of 5K again. Well, it was called 5K running now. I went back to the old app. The NHS app is pissing me off. I don't want to hear the sorry. I did that run. It was so easy. It was so easy. I was dancing in between sets. I couldn't even believe I was not even out of breath.
Swear down.
It was too easy for me.
Wow.
So I'm very proud of myself considering the fact that I had to take a break from the gym due to tearing my nyash. Not my literal nyash, guys. It was a groin strain. For anyone that's starting from this episode to start the podcast, it was a groin strain. But yeah, I was really proud of myself because running has been such an off and on journey for me, and I hate running. But the fact that I found that run easy,
that's a big win.
That's a big win because I've never been able to like go through every single run, on day one. I've always had to like stop at 5, would like walk the rest, etc. But I breezed through all of them down to the last second, to the point where even my husband was like, "What the fuck?"
That's so good.
So yeah, I'm proud of myself for that. But yeah, that was my week.
So today's topic I wanted to talk about, obviously we talk about dating a lot, and actually for me this does consider dating as well. But what is the biggest lie that you've been caught out on? You've been told and been caught out on?
I've been caught telling. Okay, I think the one that I wrote down initially, I haven't been caught for. So you know, you can laugh. Don't worry, guys. Nothing bad. Just little salary situations. When you're negotiating, sometimes you got to tell a little fib or two.
Also, people be watching this from your side.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Play the game. We'll get played. I'm joking. Not joking.
Half joke.
I think the biggest lie. Oh, okay. So the one I can think of is like there was one time. I think I spoke about my boyfriend that stood up on Valentine's Day when I was like 17.
You stood him up?
Yeah.
I can't remember this story. Go ahead.
Okay. So I had a boyfriend when I was 17. I was in year 12 or year 13. Was I 16 or was I 17? I could have been 16.
Depends what subjects were you doing.
I think I was 16.
I was going to say, no, you could tell by how stressed out you were.
Yeah. I was stressed out anyway. 16. I think I was 16. But I had this boyfriend and he was super sweet. Lovely guy. I just didn't like him. I didn't like him like that. I liked him as a friend. And I used to go around to his house. Sometimes I feel like sometimes his friends were there. But I'd come to his house and like one day we were chilling and then someone I was seeing before that must have texted me like, oh, where are you? And I was like, oh, I'm at my boyfriend's house. Like, I was using that to like rub it in their face, like I'm at my boyfriend's
I
house.
got a boyfriend now.
Lo and behold, now my boyfriend starts receiving threats. I'm gonna come to your house and beat you up. I'm gonna rush you. I'm gonna start. Bear in mind, from his, not from the person I was seeing, his friend. And he's like, who are these people? And I was like, I don't know. I have no clue who they are. Because I'm like, how am I going to explain?
So wait, hold on. They randomly message a guy they don't know. So your Ting's friend, not the person, your Ting's friend, your ex-Ting's friend, messaged your current boyfriend
and was
who
like,
they didn't know, saying, yo, bro, I know you don't know who I am, but I'm going to fuck you up.
I'm going to rush you. I'm going to...
What was their reasoning though?
Everyone in your house, including your sister, was doing all sorts of threats to the point where the boyfriend, and bless him, he's a sweet boy, but he was acting like he was on angry. He was like, what? I'm gonna get an. I was like, brother, calm down.
You don't know who you're dealing with.
You will hold it, but you will not use it. They will use it. Let's just stay in. But I was like, actually, I don't know who they are. He was like, why are they sending me down? I was like, I don't know. I have no clue.
So they randomly did.
On the side, I was like, can you shut the fuck up? Why are you doing this?
But this is what I'm saying. So they didn't give him a reason. It's not like they said, oh, you did da 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 da.
Kushana, because what can you say? What can you say without exposing yourself? What can you say? Are you fighting for your friend or are you fighting for yourself? Why are you so passionate about this?
Why was his friend so...
I don't know. Although I have a feeling he was in his...
Yeah, he was like, do it, bro. Bro, I beg, please.
So yeah, it came to a point where they actually came like near the house. I'm like, I don't know who these guys are. He's looking at me like, you do know who these guys are? I'm like, I have no clue what's going on.
I'm just a girl.
I'm like, why are you doing this? Please.
And he said he's a really sweet boy, so he's just out here being a civilian.
Lovely guy. Shout out to you. Like, honestly, shout out to you because you did not deserve that. You were caught up with some bullshit you had no business being in. I'm so sorry. I just needed comfort. But I was literally adamant, and they just came to the point where I had to confess. I was like, but I don't know why they're trying to beat you up because I'm not seeing no one but you. No, it wasn't a lie. I wasn't seeing.
No, but what I think happened is the person obviously still like your ex obviously still liked you. So he
rendezvousing with his baby. Please go away. You're rendezvousing with your baby. When I do it, it's a problem. You're there rendezvousing. She's doing On the Run Part 2, and you're here looking at me.
Men.
I'm doing what any normal civilian would do. I'm moving on. Men. You are there rendezvousing. We're seeing pictures on Facebook and shit. You're here coming to fight my one through your friend.
No, do you know how unhinged it is? Like, bro, I beg you, call this man.
Like, what? You're gonna come here outside? I don't know. He's like, why they wanna? No, but seriously, why are they coming here? I was like, I don't know. And then his friend.
No, but the thing is, when you're lying as well.
Friend with his braces came. I was like, you're not gonna save shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Do you know the thing is, when you lie as well, the corner of your mouth twitches. I don't know.
I want to be like, why are you doing this?
Damn.
It's like, we'll go if you leave the house. Why? Why? I don't understand when I sold my soul to you people. You man don't even like me. I could not be. I was like, he don't know this side of me, please.
This is not my brand.
He just came back from sixth form.
This is not my brand.
And he was feeding me jollof. His mum made jollof rice. It was after sixth form, and I had a very stressful day. I was decompressing with my boyfriend eating my jollof rice. Niggas trying to fuck up my day.
Your ghetto shit.
Not that they'll treat me nicely after. It's not like you're fighting for my love. You're fighting to abuse me. You're actually fighting for the right to abuse me. And you're annoyed that someone's trying to save me from the abuse. Who does that?
It's the girl ass Romeo and Juliet.
The worst. You're fighting for the right to abuse me. You have said I'm bred. You don't want me. You're doing rendezvous with your babe. You're doing rendezvous with your babe. I've got to do my own with my babe. I'm eating jollof rice with my boyfriend. And now so you lot are trying to kill him. And his sister. Why is his sister in it?
Why? What's his sister
why is his sister in it?
Fuck.
Lovely girl as well. I'm just sitting here like, I don't know why. I don't know why they're doing this.
Damn, Stephanie, you
To
put that
grow up
life.
in you. Can you believe someone was fighting for the right to abuse me?
They
were upset that someone was trying to save me from abuse.
Now let me tell you something, because this is a debate we've had, yeah, and this is a debate I'll talk about. So the other day I was at a mill, and there were other people that had grown up in Newham, and we were just having, it was like a big meal, and we were having a debate about like the boys who were around the table that had grown up in Newham were talking about like their previous life and their friends and and I said loud and proud, you see, this is what my children will not play out, and I stand on it. Right, I stand on it. Area I grew up from, I know what happens when we've all seen what happens. We saw what happens when you play out with our generation, and we saw it happen to like our friends, younger siblings, whatever have you. So very young, we knew my child's not playing out. This is not a thing.
Oh, because your child might be out there threatening an innocent man and his sister because they're dating a girl that you do not like but want to abuse. Why?
Right. Because I don't know who my friends will carry on my child. I don't know who the friends that my child meets when they play out are they going to carry on with. Because I knew the friends I was making.
How knew the friends I was making?
I know the friends I was making.
I couldn't even tell them.
So I was having this debate, and then my partner was like, no, our children, can we talk about this? Because our children will play out. I said,
sir, you don't
where you grew up,
people were fighting for the right to abuse us. They were angry that a Prince Charming actually came to try us. Are you crazy?
When they couldn't abuse you, they'd get angry.
They get angry. How dare you? Bear man, they have the one that they're abusing at home.
Right.
They have the one that they're abusing at home. But that's not enough, because how dare you get away?
There might be a plethora of people they're abusing, by the way.
But how dare you get away?
But you're taking from my cohort.
My concubines. You're taking away from my collection of concubines. How dare you? Bear in mind, Kusiana, there's the main hunt, the chief on the concubines that's getting the visa at home. You won't go and focus on her. It's now me that's in my corner with my jollof rice, but it was smoky as well. Perfect, hot, fresh from the pot. Kusiana, they thought I was a good girl. This idiot, I'm gonna come with your sister.
That's why you had to be like, I don't know these men. I don't know them. Jeez. I'm a good. I study my GCSEs. I'm a good girl.
Look at the subjects I study. Does it look like I'll be?
Look at my uniform. Look at the blazer I've shown up here.
See my shoe. See my shoe and my handbag. Do I look like I'll be messing with someone like that? Hey, Christiana disgraced that day. Christiana.
The thing is, when you look at the school we went to and how we'd carry ourselves, and you see the cretins that we would try to carry home.
That's why they would target us. Because like, how dare you? I've noticed it about them. That's why they will target us. Because how dare you think you're above us? And they'll abuse us.
So you think you're going uni, yeah?
You think you're going uni, yeah? Because I know. You know when I knew I was in the hood? When we started applying for uni, the roadmen started getting upset. What do you mean you're going Leicester? I'm going to get an education, so you're leaving me, yeah? Sir, if I stay here, what will we do? All you're going to do is abuse me anyway. It's not like you have any plan for me apart from abuse. And you're asking me, am I leaving you? Sir, were we ever together? I'm going to get an education.
Oh my God. It's the fact that all of us knew we were playing about, we're gallivanting, but we knew.
See that uni, and I'm going to the Midlands.
All of a sudden, and we're gone.
And it was the fact that we were all talking about junior cash application, like, yeah, let's stop.
We said
they thought they were trying to see out.
As far from here as you could go.
Oh, you thought it was University of East London. Never that, bro.
You thought it was Queen Mary's. No. Get me out of here. Trains. 2-3 hour trains. Oh,
I remember I cackled as I got into the car. I was like,
bye. Stephanie, when I say I restarted my life when I went to uni, when I came back that summer, the old me doesn't exist. Who?
Maybe not.
Someone called me. Someone called me when I was in uni. What? You did a thing with my friend, yeah? I said, I can't speak for that girl anymore. I'm sorry, I've moved on. I've moved on.
Sorry.
I have moved on.
Pardon? Well, everyone moved on when I went to uni. We know the stories. I was like, right, it was that easy. Again, rendezvous with the baby. But you're asking me if I'm leaving you. Excuse me, sir. Last time I checked.
Do you have babe?
You have babe. Why is it this little piece of bread? Leave me alone. Let me go out and take my breadcrumbs to Leicester.
He said you dare prosper.
You dare educate yourself.
Trying to build prosperity for your future.
Oh, how dare you? And leave me here. Sir, your life is not my fault. That's your fault.
You did that.
You did that.
You did that.
Multiple times.
Well,
there was no way out. And I did.
We had the sense. We were looking at the credits we would take home, and then we knew, yeah, but see when, well, yeah.
You took them to your parents.
No, I hid. My cretins, I hid. One of them forcibly came to my house because there was a brick at the car. The day guys, so now my mum knows the story. So when I was 14, I had a boyfriend.
You told the story.
Have I?
Yeah. And you said that it was from a truck. Or stole
Yes.
From a truck. Yeah.
For those that haven't listened, quick story. I was dating a boy for ages. I felt like I was dating him for years. But it was probably like a year. But you know, a year in school is...
My vintage Doc Martens have gone down by 10 pounds ago. Christiana, keep talking. Let me check this. Keep talking.
So I've dated this. It was like my first proper boyfriend. And obviously, as a teenager, your first proper boyfriend is slightly unhinged, clearly. So it got to a point where I'm 14 and I want to break up, and he won't allow me to break up. So at one point, I started making friends in the school around my era, and I made one particular friend who I really, really liked. And so we started chatting. And then now this is the thing, Stephanie, now that I'm talking about it, I think when I'm 14, I snitched on myself, because I don't know how that boyfriend would have found out that I was talking to someone else unless I snitched on myself. There was no degree. There were so many degrees of separation.
There was Bond boys, gossips.
Yeah, but this wasn't even connected to Bonds boys.
Forest Gate boys. Newham was very small, Christiana.
To be fair.
Gist was traveling. Because people knew my gist, I didn't even know.
No, actually, back in the day, Newham was very small.
All they were good for was gossip. Those men will gather to gist.
And actually, because those were the times that the areas were still friends.
Were getting along.
They were getting along.
So news travel is when they divided, that's when I started to benefit. Because the news could only travel so far.
When they started beefing one of us, you're not.
Actually, it got long for me.
It got long for all of us. I say this now, right? There was, and you would really understand this. There were friends. We had friends who had friends in a different side of Newham, yeah. And I was petrified to go to those areas, as I'm sure you were at points. No, actually, you would go to those areas. You had, yeah, fair enough.
I was fine.
You were sorted.
It's the people that came to my area that were fine.
That's it.
With my neighbours.
So this is with your neighbours. So it was the opposite way round for me.
Yeah.
Because I dated people, I couldn't go to those areas. Did that make sense?
You were strongly linked to the opposition.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah,
I was linked to the other side, but my side couldn't do nothing about it, because who am I? What exactly am I going to do? All I do is study.
Actually, all you do is read books.
All I do is read books. And I'm like, let her go, man.
I was shaking, quaking in my boots.
Because people were getting slapped in buses and stuff.
Yeah.
After that a week after that whole thing happened, the streets are hot, you know. Summer is ruined. People were getting slapped left, right, and centre.
And the thing is, they'd come for girls same way.
Fuck, I'm not in that mess. Who dares me? I'm going home.
Crazy.
We didn't need us not needing buses to go home. Really saved our lives.
Literally.
Us not needing buses, we stayed out of drama.
Because I couldn't date. I was scared for someone to be like, what? Are you my man's girl? Because how do I explain that?
Your life would have been different if you took the 6, 7, 8.
Of course.
If you took the 6, 7, 8, you'd be finished. I'm convinced that us using leg to transport ourselves to and from school saved our lives. Someone's a cheeky little 58, but no one's on there.
No one's on there.
Oh, Christiana, we had it good. If we had to take the 325 and the 678, finished.
People, because at that bus, people would fight on that bus.
You come back to school the next day, you'll be hearing gist about what happened on the 6.
They'd bring you to the school hall. Mrs. Johnson will be
playing video. I'm like, I don't even take the bus to school. Why are you shouting at me for? I walked.
Teachers had to get on the bus,
Literally.
move the students, then guide us on, and then they'd get on the bus because they said, you lot can't be trusted.
So go by.
This is not how St. Angela's, our school's called St. Angela's. This is not how St. Angela's girls conduct themselves.
It actually is, miss.
when we're traveling down to
So,
both.
when we lifted up our kilts, Miss Smith was furious. I remember that woman shouting at me on the Woodgrange Road because I went to go and buy milk and egg for my mum.
So, like, I'm going to say this, yeah. It is very mad, and I'll say this for young people now, it's very mad to be in blazer and shirt and long kilts and still be doing Stop. Let something stop you. The blazer at very least.
The kilt is too long, girls. We're not bad for shit. And that kilt, when you're running it drags you back because the wind, it's like a parachute.
The blazer is stiff.
It's stiff.
You can't really, you want to swing an arm. You can't really swing an arm with that blazer on, by the way.
The shirt is pristine. The collar must stay in place. We ain't got time to fight. Then we got the brown jumper on top of it during winter.
You want to fight, but you're uncomfortable.
You
just
can't,
uncomfortable
man.
at heart.
Just behave. It's fine.
It's actually okay.
The kilts weren't made for fighting. I don't even know how girls used to make that short.
You'd roll it up.
I can't do that. I can't do that,
Trust
my
me,
dear.
I know. I'd roll it up.
I know, man. Because they still don't look good shorter.
They actually still don't look good short. I don't know what we were trying to
Our
do.
uniforms are brown and yellow, girl. It don't matter what you do. We look like giant pieces of shit with sweet corn in it. I'll say it all the time.
Can I just say I loved it? But we definitely gave Ursuline convent.
And we gave
Ursuline Catholic school.
We gave Catholic.
Right. I think the time I've been caught out on a lie mine is actually significantly more boring. There was one day I was out of a job. I was out of a job in my Lynn era, as I always am. And one of my friends got me a job at an events company, which obviously I'm lucky enough that 2 years after uni, everything that I did kind of was catered toward where I want to go. I was trying to get as near as I can to my goals, and thank God I'm there now. But yeah, at the time I think I was working at a really bad e-commerce company at the time. So it's in the crevices of Barking next to a recycling center.
Oh, I know.
My acne was through the roof because I'm literally spending like 8 hours a day next to a recycling center. And guys, if you don't know what a recycling center is, it's akin to a dump. It's a dump where they use the materials, they burn the materials, get whatever the rubbish is, they use it for other things, but it's still a dump. So the germs and the sewage and all kinds of nonsense are in it anyway. So I was a bit frustrated. So my friend said, there's this guy, he's looking for someone to work in events. And I'd been doing events for free anyway, like getting experience, whatever have you. So I decided, oh my God, yeah, like this is a great opportunity. Come to find out, the events company is a lighting company. So all they do is set up the lights for events.
Okay.
I found this out when I was on the interview, because obviously they were like, oh, we do events, because they do events. Yeah, cool. When they explained what it is, I've already more or less said I'm not doing the job that I was doing it anyway. I was sick of it. So I was like, well, I don't have a choice now. Cool. So they did say, no, actually tell a lie. I think when I did the interview, they said, we'll go on recce's, which is something I would like to do. So we get to go on recce, like they go on recce's, they look at what the event, like essentially production, right? So essentially what you're going to build the event up to be, which was in my realm, like within my scope. So I was like, yeah, fantastic. I love doing that. I'm a people person. I can speak to people, yada, yada, yada. And the person that was interviewing me kind of found that I was more interested in the dynamic side of the job. Fine. When I started the job, he was kind of like, we also just kind of want an admin person that's happy to stay in admin.
Oh, I remember this.
And I was like, so why did you why did he say the rest? And I remember having this conversation with you because I was like, I'm yet to find someone who was young, who their life aspirations was just to do admin. Ain't met it. Don't know if it exists. To be fair, at my big age now,
yeah,
I think people are lying to you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Or you want to extort people. It's either one. So anyway, there's one day. So I keep on coming to this office, and the office is back end of nowhere. And we've done some recce's, and I'm really excited about it. Cool. There's one day I've come into the office, and like I am happy. And he was like, "Why are you happy?" And I was like, "Oh, it's been a good day. Like the sun's out. Like I feel really happy about like the events we've got going on." He called me into his office, and it was so performative. And like you can really tell when someone is, you know, when a young person is just making do.
Yeah.
It was definitely that, because literally the wider office is just me and him in there anyway. Yeah. He's called me into a separate room to have this discussion. It's like, anyway, he called me in and he was like, "I just don't think you're the right fit for this job." Now, don't get me wrong, I was great on the admin. Yeah. It's just the fact he's like, "I kind of feel guilty because you want to do so many like dynamic things, and I feel kind of pressured to bring you with me to do that when we just want someone to do admin." I cried. To be fair, and the reason why I say it's a lie, obviously, because in my head I was looking at this job as a fraud anyway. Like I wasn't even particularly sold on it, but I thought I was doing a good job selling how much I like this job. Clearly wasn't. Anyway, years later, I'm modeling like completely differently, carnival modeling at a place. And this guy comes up to, it probably was like a year later. This guy comes up to me. He's like, "Excuse me, your face looks really familiar. By the way, I'm in costume and half naked."
Of course.
By the way.
That's when they like to remember your face.
Obviously, when my nash was out. And the problem is, obviously, he's forgotten how he knows me, because all he saw is face and Nyash. And I was like, and this is really unlike me actually, but I was like, "Oh yeah," actually no, it's not. I was like, "Oh yeah, I had a job for you, and then you fired me." He was like, it was awkward. He was like, "Shouldn't have said anything, should I?"
Yeah.
It's just like. And obviously, you know, I didn't even mean it like that. I was like, "No, but that's what really happened." My autistic self. That's what happened. Like, that's how you know me. He was like, continue putting on the light, putting up this lighting setting that he was doing. It's like, oh.
Where is he now?
I don't know. I don't know what's happened to his business. Also, that would have been, if he hadn't fired me in the way he fired me. Because like, it was just a weird... It kind of gave, like, now that I'm older, like a young person just trying a thing.
Yeah.
And had that interaction, that firing, not been as weird as it was, I believe that obviously I went on to work in television. I went on to work in podcasting. So actually, I would have been a great contact.
Well, that's how you shoot yourself on the foot.
Well,
good luck to him and his lights.
Yeah, I'm going to look that up. See where he
survived COVID.
Also, can I just say, it was very like, you can tell where there's a when it's a young man who started like, and his friends were doing stuff, and then he's just started a business. It really gave that.
Well, that is it. Most of the time, that's why you hear certain people, you know, I'll never work for them. Someone once made a bet and said that they'll bet me money that I'll end up working for them.
You're the worst person to ever do that. I
said me.
That you're the worst person.
I'll end up working for you. You must not know who I am. Well, they know now. Well, they were literally so adamant that I would end up working for them. And what about it? What about me gives you're better than me? What about you gives you can manage me?
Do you know what I think it is though? For as much as you're loud, you're not loud. I say this like that because I think it's something that me and you both have in common. When you have wins, you don't necessarily, now you talk about your wins more, but previously you wouldn't. So whereas we were around a lot of people that if they would do something, they would, "I did.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? I did. Look, thing I did.
Even if they didn't do it all, even if they didn't do it, they weren't even them.
And for the longest while, both me and you were like, I'm just gonna do the thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is. So people can be taken aback because they don't think the persona they expect a lot more ego and pride. You do have a lot of ego and pride, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but for other things I actually own.
Yeah, you don't lead with things the way other people lead with things. And like I had this conversation of recent because someone was talking to me about my job, and I think they said, why didn't my partner lead with my job when they introduced me? And I was like, because I'm a real human being. I'm his girlfriend. What is he supposed to use my job, my title on top of my head? This is who this person is. Like,
That would put me off, if anything.
we don't like we're so long in the tooth, and I think once you do the thing you do, you don't need to carry that on your head.
Yeah.
Well, we don't see the need. Some people do, and kudos to them, but we don't see the need to carry the thing on your head the way, because actually my days are filled with me doing the thing. And if I need to know you, and I was saying this the other day in regards to like, there's some jobs, and I'm quite lucky that my job is one of them, where the people that I need to know, I will know because I email them. Do you get what I mean? I don't need random Tom, Dick and Harry knowing what I do, because how does that benefit me? I need the people who need to know what I do to know what I do. But the rest of the world, you can know.
It's for my own safety and best interest. They don't know what I do.
Yeah, because I remember like we'd go to places and you're like, I just cannot have people know what I do, because you'll get bombarded with,
my cousin does music. I do music. Can I play you my thing? No. I'm not signing you.
And also when it's bad, and a lot of the time it's bad.
And a lot of the time it's bad. The most eager people, worse. Worse. For a very long time, to me, it's still to this point, to this extent, I don't open my DMs. So you have DM'd me and you think I've aired you. Sorry, I just don't open it. If I can't see the preview, I'm not opening it, because it could be a track.
It's really awkward, because when the track is bad, what do you say? You can't say anything. Like, how can I tell you your music is bad?
Just keep going, bro. So can we book in a meet? I just want to pick your brain out. Like, then if you don't do it now, the indirect you, people in this industry are snakes. Everyone thinks that. I'm just tired. I'm at home with my family. The weekends, I'm not, after 6 p.m. on a weekday, I'm Stephanie. I'm Stephanie. I don't carry this thing on my head. I don't care about this. I don't care about, I've done the award shows. I don't care. I really do not care. I don't care about rubbing shoulders or being in the same room as certain people, unless it's for something that we own, which is We Just Got Here, or something I'm doing outside of work. I don't care, because my job can be taken from me tomorrow.
And that's what I stand on. And luckily, or hopefully it won't, touch wood, but it's like the stuff that you stand for yourself is in an industry where anything can happen, and not just in life, anything can happen. Like, what you create for yourself kind of is, or what you create for yourself and who you are as a person is more of a talking point than what you do, even if what you do is interesting.
And also I'm a lot more interesting outside of work. I'm actually a lot more interesting outside of work.
Yeah.
Like, the stuff I do, or like the stuff I like to do, is a lot more interesting than what I do at work. Like, I guess it's the whole, like, when you don't know, everything looks like glamorous and stuff, but I've done it for so long.
This is what I'm saying, but so long in the tooth, it's like,
oh, we've got a plaque. Okay. Like, most of my plaques are by my desk, like on the floor. I remember when I used to build shrines with those plaques. Now it's just my awards, one's by the TV, one's in the cupboard. I think the frame broke. But like, I'm blessed. I'm blessed not to have had a good career and still having a good career, but it's not. I've seen
your whole identity.
I've seen people create their whole identity around their jobs, and over the last couple of years, they've lost their job, been made redundant, etc., and they don't know who they are. And that's when depression comes, anxiety, etc. And I just want to live a happy life. Listen, I'm too funny to just be known as that.
I want to be my own person. Do you know what I mean? I want to be known for being my own person. That's what I always lead with. So when that person was like, why didn't they? I'm like,
that person's a clout chaser. Social climber you are.
Right, I have a vent quickly before we go into Reddit Realness. Can I just say, I am sick and tired of people doing real-time reviews of their dates. I am so please.
Yeah.
Your food hasn't digested.
You're in the car.
You're in the car.
He hasn't even made it to his car.
The man is standing outside of the
He
door
hasn't
window.
even made it to his car. You're already. So guys, I just went on a date. Why wouldn't you be
Brother.
single? No, let me ask you. Why wouldn't you be single? Next video, next day they're crying. I just feel like I'll never find love. Why would you find love?
Why
Karen?
would you find love?
Karen,
The man is watching
why?
you talk about review the date from outside the car. Oh my God. And I'm sorry. I don't like when the girls do it, but the men are doing it now and it's making me sick.
What?
The men are coming on TikTok. So a couple of weeks ago, I went on this date, yeah. And the girl at the first thing, yeah, she came like, it's not really appropriate attire, but you know, like we'll take it for what it is. She orders 2 drinks and she orders the most shut the fuck up. I can't, Stephanie.
So now we know that we can't order prawn as a starter when we're on a date with you. We start squeezing your face. One word answers.
I saw a man, and it's the same man. I've seen a couple videos of him where like he will now post about this date, and the girl will, on her TikTok, and it's different women are posting about the date as well. So he's got a reputation, by the way. But yeah, I've seen him come up on my FYP, and he's talking about a date he went on with the babe. So this story's juicy, and I'll go into this in like on Patreon. But so he goes on a date. He mentions that she gets a 1942.
Oh,
right. Tequila. She ordered whilst they're waiting for the table. He decides he's not drinking.
As a shot or what?
On ice. On ice.
Something makes you feel like that's a lie, but God.
So she orders it first, like first drink, because he said also he's not really drinking. So
and she got a 1942
and she got but obviously he was supposed to be paying for it. So she gets the 1942 on ice, and then they're waiting a while for the table. Table's not ready, so she finishes it and gets another one.
Oh, she's trying to get drunk. This ain't real.
So then no, it is, because I saw her response to it. It's so interesting.
She's trying to get licked.
So, but it's juicy.
Okay.
It's juicy. So cool. She then, the table was finally freed up. It's probably like half an hour later. And so she says to him, they talk about what they order, and she's like, a bit of everything. He was like, all right, cool. And she literally orders a bit of everything. Like, so entrees, like a number of entrees, a number of starters, and number of sides, whatever have you. But also another 1942. So he's like, okay, you can see her getting licky, and so much that she's gone to the toilet a couple times now, but she's really loosened up. So he's like, she's not even eating like that apparently. Cool. And then comes to the end of the date. I'm going to go into this debate later, but comes to the end of the date and like half the food is left, and he's like, I don't want to waste food, so I'm taking this food home. But he was like, how did you get here to her? And she's like, Uber. He's like, all right, I'll wait for your Uber to come because I drove. And then when it came to her leaving, she goes to take the food, and he was like, no, this is my food. Now they're starting to do.
Sir.
She was like, I ordered it though. He was like, yeah, but I paid for it though.
Sir.
Girl. Then obviously he was like, I'm not gonna argue over food anyway. So she's got in the Uber now, but he's walked her to the Uber, and she's got in the Uber, and she's not even looking at him. She's just facing straight. So
Sir.
Then he was like, he felt aware about it, so he went to message her when he hoped you got home safe, and he was like, she's blocked him. Cool. Now obviously I've heard his dating stuff before, and there's been another story that he's had, and the girls come back and actually he was Anyway, so you know how TikTok works. They can link.
They link it when you scroll. Sweet, when I'm laying on my side in bed, rubbing my feet together, I'm like
the gist. So then I go to the babes one. And the babe was like, okay, she's got to this day. He's been talking about how much money he earns, how he's got all the money in the world to treat her. So I said, ooh, context. So he's got all the money in the world to treat her. So like he's like, I can spend this and you spend that. So she's like 1942 then, since we've got. And then the whole half an hour he didn't stop talking about himself. The first half an hour she was like, he wouldn't let me get a word in edgeways. He was just talking about how much money he earns, what he does, how much he can provide for her, all of that. So that's why she had 2 drinks there. And still when they've got to the table, he's still talking about himself, hasn't shut up. She's like, I need another damn drink to get through this, because God, this man can chat. Like, and he's arrogant as hell. Like, I've got the money for this, that, the other, da, da, da. So obviously they go and say, oh, well, let's get on trade, like get a bit of everything. So he's like, yeah. She's like, she's gone to the toilet a couple times in truth, but she was like, she hadn't even touched the food, but he's gobbling, yam, 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 yam. So she's come back now, she's had a bit, and now he's like, he's wrapping up the date. She's like, I've only nibbled a bit, and he's wrapping up the date, and he's asked for to-go boxes. So she's like, okay, cool. I haven't even had much food then. So she was like, okay, cool. But she ordered the food, so she was like, obviously wants some. And then she's like, as the Ubers come, she's like, okay, I'll take the boxes because you've eaten. Like, this is like my half the bits that I didn't eat. And then he was like, well, no, I bought the food. And she had said she'd offered to go halves on the date as well. And he said, no, don't worry about that. I've got it. Stephanie, I said, and I need the men to stop, please. Number one, and again, I don't do the masculine, feminine thing, but that is a very feminine trait for you to be coming onto camera and being, I went on a date with a girl, yeah. I need us.
I like you've been here before.
I need you lot. I don't care how deep your voice is. It's feminine. I don't know. I don't care how deep your voice is, what type of attire you're wearing, what kind of top hat you want to add onto it. It is, I can't, you're gossiping.
About your date.
Act like you've been here before.
About your date.
Act like you have been here before. I just need everyone to, again, as I said, I don't like when the girls do it, but the men doing it, you've taken it too far. Please, can we all just act like, why wouldn't we all be lonely? Stephanie, why wouldn't we all be lonely?
I mean, that's what you, man. So I can't imagine myself going through that shit. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not saying I'm above it, but
I couldn't.
After I've ordered prawn, you go and run to your comeback. Can you believe she ordered prawn, guys? £7 that was.
Do you know she was sucking the head of the prawn? I don't have your.
That's why I don't suck the head. That's you.
Can I say I do suck a head, but I've only ever done that in the privacy of my own home. I have not. You know me. I care too much about what people think.
I do eat prawn shell there.
You do eat prawn shell.
I eat prawn shell.
I have I can suck a prawn head, but I could never do so unless when I'm safe, when I'm in a safe space.
Don't think you're safe for you. That's you end up on TikTok. I bet that girl thought she was safe. That man went to go set up his tripod in the car and said, right. The thing is,
he has a phone holder, especially
for this. He brought it out. He said, put that suction cup on that. Yeah, I'm going to talk. So don't be safe. Everyone's a content creator now. You can't be safe no more.
It's true. But like, I'll suck a prawn head in front of the love of my life. Once I know it's a safe. Once I know it's a safe space on a date.
Actually.
What?
I don't suck prawn heads and I don't eat meat that's close to the bone.
You definitely don't eat meat that's close to the bone.
Everyone hates the way I eat wings and chicken.
How do you eat oxtail? That's bone.
That I can eat.
Okay.
Like red meat, I can eat off the bone.
Okay, fine.
It's the shit with veins in it that I can't be. I can't. That chicken, I can't. I know people eat chicken veins. I can't. It tastes like vein.
It doesn't taste like vein.
And it gets a bit brown and reddish. I can't do it. I can eat the outer layer. When it starts getting too close to the bone, when it starts changing colour, I can't eat it.
You are so British. See, when the men, you remember when the men came and they said these westernized women.
That's like, it's me. I don't eat anything with the bone, white meat on the bone. Give me a breast.
Right, on that note, let's go into Reddit Realness. Reddit Realness. Am I a jerk for getting upset that my husband keeps peeing on the bathroom floor and refusing to clean it up? My husband, a male 34, and I, a female 32, Moved into our new house about a month ago. And honestly, everything has been great except for one disgusting ongoing issue. He keeps peeing on the bathroom floor. At first, I thought it was a one-time accident. We were still settling in, and maybe he was tired or not paying attention, but I started noticing little puddles or splashes of urine around the toilet area every single day. Sometimes I'd go in after him, step on the mat or tile, and realize my foot was wet.
Oh.
And it's definitely not all water. I can't wait to come back to that point. I brought it up casually at first, just saying something like, hey, I think you might be missing the toilet a bit. Could you please clean up after yourself? He brushed it off and I didn't want to start a fight, so I let it go. But it kept happening. I've cleaned the bathroom floor more times than I can count. I've even placed disinfectant wipes and toilet papers near the toilet so he could quickly wipe up any accidents. But he doesn't. When I reminded him again, he said I was nagging and that I don't understand because I don't have to aim. I told him that if it's truly that hard, he could just sit down and pee. No shame in that. But he got really defensive and said I was trying to control how he uses the bathroom. Like, I'm not trying to control anything. I just don't want to step in his pee or have the whole bathroom smelling gross. It finally came to a head a few nights ago. I stepped in another wet spot at midnight and just lost my patience. I told him I'm not cleaning it up anymore, and if he's going to keep messing, he can deal with the mess himself. He said I was overreacting and being disrespectful because all men miss sometimes. Now he's barely speaking to me, acting like I insulted his entire gender, and I'm wondering if I went too far. Girl, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't. That's pee. Do you know what it's that pee?
Can I say something though? It's a bit woke. He might be not wanting to address an issue, which is the dribbling, because sometimes the dribbling can be a sign of something else, something deeper, and he possibly doesn't want to address that. Alternatively, he could just be being lazy and difficult, but I don't understand if you understand that your partner is feeling visibly uncomfortable, which is very understandable because it's literally urine. I don't understand. Now, also, urine is oily and sticky when it dries, by the way. So it's just gross. Also,
Makes me feel sick.
while I'm there, this is a reason I refuse, as an adult, I refuse to have mats around the toilet.
Yeah, I don't have any. I find it really unhygienic.
It's so unhygienic.
I'd rather see the pee on the floor and know there's pee on the floor than have it soaked in a carpet.
Thank you.
I'm just not gonna do that. I've always found, unless it's like a shower mat, I find carpets in bathrooms weird.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's disgusting.
Like, again, I have a towel, literally a towel, a special bath towel, so it's a different color for the bathroom, for the floor by my bathtub, and that's where it stays. It does not cross the toilet vicinity. I never will have. I remember where I used to live. We used to have the toilet carpet.
Mat.
The little toilet mat, and obviously it's the concept, when you actually think about it, when you actually stop thinking about what you grew up with and they think of the concept of a mat around a toilet, it is fucking disgusting. It is so nasty because there's so many droplets of pee that will be absorbed into that and you will not know any better. No, if there's anything on the floor, I want to see on my shiny ass floor so that I can clear that bitch up
ASAP. And I'll say something, as someone that lives with a man, you need to push that man to clean up after himself. You need to push. Like, I've lived with my husband for years now. I don't even come into the toilet and see the toilet seat up.
Oh, nice.
Like, he's very considerate. So, and that's just from me being like, I'm very particular about the toilet. Everyone knows I can't shit in a wet environment. I can't shit in certain environments. The toilet needs to be in a certain way. So I think you need to just push him and really let him understand how uncomfortable it makes you feel, because the fear of even stepping in anyone's pee in my own time, I can't.
Yeah, no, it's too much. There's no reason. And also, it is why some people, again, if your house is big enough, and that's, again, I know that's not everyone's reality. That's why a lot of people have separate bathrooms.
We do.
Literally.
We do.
because one, for it could be for his mental as well. So you have a space that's yours where you can do your makeup, you can have all your stuff out and it doesn't bother him, but also you don't have to deal with any of that shit.
Yeah, no, we do that. He uses the bathroom. Well, obviously, whilst my dad's here, he's been using our bathroom, but when it's just us, he has his bathroom, the guest one outside, and I have the
one in your room.
Yeah, but we'll use that shower obviously. But in terms of using the toilet, we have our separate ones.
Lovely. If you can have that, it's a better option. I think it thingy's peace of mind. It helps everyone's peace of mind, because I can imagine if I lived with someone, one thing that would really be jarring is the amount of hair that would drop from my scalp, because I'm jarred by it, and like there's a moment where I'll sweep it up at the end of the day, but during the day I'm not stopping. I'm sorry, I'm not stopping off to sweep up my hair every moment of the day. And because I'm anemic, guys, this bitch drops out. The minute I take a hairband out, hair. If I comb my hair, hair. If I come from the shower, just sometimes the water's just too heavy on my hair, hair. It's like, so I know he wouldn't want to greet that as well. So it's like, again, it's when you don't have the option, you do have to just be considerate of one another. Like, that's literally all you can do. But if you have the option, cool. But yeah, you've got to let him know.
Have a stern chat about that. That's hygiene there. Have a stern chat about that. Don't even try and beat around the bush about it, please. It's a hazard.
And if he still doesn't want to listen, I would definitely say maybe have a thought about why he's not listening. Because again, it could be the fact that he's dribbling a lot and he might not want to face it.
Some men just don't wipe their cock when they pee.
Fair, actually.
Some men just don't wipe their cock when they pee, and you need to wipe that shit. Because if you're not wiping, that means you're putting it back in a box. And now your boxer smells like wee.
Yeah, boxer would smell like urine. Ammonia.
Nah, put that in a basket for a couple of days. My word.
Boxer just
slice a piece of steel without them boxes. Smells. Balls all smelling musty. A bit wet from when
again, as I say, like we're all grown in here. Genital areas have smells. They have very distinctive smells.
You can tell when someone's had a long day.
The underball
smells like skin. I don't know how to explain it. It smells like heat and skin.
It's with a tinge of musk and bitter.
Yeah, like
bitter notes.
You say, because the only way I can't even describe it. It's just like skin that's touched together and been slightly boiled, like just steamed. Still a bit raw, but steamed.
Yeah, steamed. But again, with a sharp note.
Yeah, like a little sharp note, a little seasoning, like a red wine vinegar or something like that. Just at the back. Put a finger down up there one day when he comes back from work. Smell it. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say it out loud. Yeah, I love to smell my partners when they sweat.
I love to smell balls.
Yeah, right. Sorry. Jesus Christ. No, because people gaslight me and make me feel like I'm odd. I like a ball smell. I look.
Okay,
if you're my person, if you're my person,
yeah, I think I just and I run off, and they feel bad. I was feel silent.
I'm not gonna lie. I like a little underball smell and a little armpit smell when they've worked out. A little.
But it's like usually because I just put my finger there and then run off.
Just give me my hit. I just need a quick hit.
I know it's displeasure. Oh, there's something about it.
It's like it burns your nostrils a little, and then you're like, it's like a quick high. It's like a.
I didn't greet you. I just run off.
Right, let's do adult fights of the week. We're gross.
It smells the most when it's soft. You know when it's cold, the balls get tight.
Oh yeah. When it
soft,
relaxes,
like when it's all like it's like fluid.
There's more smell. The smell can navigate itself around.
You get the back of the wall and your finger sticks to it a bit. Because you know you got a good. A good stench.
It's hot.
He's gonna kill me for saying that.
We're fucking.
This
gross.
is what made me go through. We're actually gross.
We're so gross.
There's no mystery behind us whatsoever.
At all.
I was out here slipping balls.
Just give me my quick hit. That's all I
And then
needed.
run down the corridor.
That's all I needed.
That's what I need.
When that man comes from the gym, I'll attack him. He grabs his pearls and runs to the bathroom.
He can't even change it for me anymore. He has to go and hide his. He has to go hide to change.
Stephanie, when the man the other day ran out the door, he ran to the bathroom. He said, "Before you have a chance, before you get any ideas."
Yeah, I might get the cheek.
Oh, God.
You keep running.
How you can run from a little girl like me in your own house? 6 foot something man.
Been waiting. With a finger. Don't fight it.
We're waiting there like predators. Like,
Don't fight it.
what are you doing? I have boundaries.
I see you've had a long day. You know what to do.
No, I'm waiting for you at the top of the stairs, honey. You need to get to the bathroom.
Long day? You tired? Bathroom? Just stretch the band of the waistband. And, I was like, oh, it's soft. My finger stuck a bit.
Fuck. Right. What is my adult find of the week?
I'll do mine.
Go on.
My adult find of the week this week is Sainsbury's truffle, parmesan and black pepper butter on warm sourdough bread, fresh off the toaster. Oh my God, it's been my new fixation for when I have like either for pre-gym or if I just can't be asked to make anything else, I'll have a slice of that, and I'd have eggs on the side and stuff. But that truffle, parmesan and black pepper butter, oh my God, one of a kind. Oh my God, you literally can have that on toast and it's a meal by itself. It's so good. They also have the triple herb garlic butter as well with Sainsbury's, which is really good as well, especially if you're like roasting chicken in the oven. If you pop that in there and like base your chicken with that, oh, amazing. But yeah, that's my one. What's yours?
My adult find this week is something I mentioned earlier on when I was talking about actually getting stuff done in my house, body doubling. So as you know, I follow a lot of wellness and alongside wellness content, I follow ADHD kind of hacks. Just to see if that might make my life any easier and help me deal with my chaotic brain. And I'd seen a lot of stuff about body doubling, which is the concept of doing a task on a video call or with somebody in real life, as it helps you be more focused on the task because you're being accountable to somebody rather than just making a to-do list and getting back to it when you fucking are ready. And obviously that is what helps me set up like the whole tree, as I said, and little things that I needed to do in my house because I had someone there where this was the focused task of the day and we needed to get it done. And it was something that it's a very new concept to me. I'd heard about the concept, but I never practiced it nor even really considered it for myself. And actually having done that on Tuesday, I was like, oh shit, is this what they're talking about? Because I've been procrastinating on doing this stuff for months. Fuck.
I might try that.
If I show you, you've seen my front porch area. If I show you what it looks like now, it's insane. It is so insane. So yeah, it's such a useful concept for anyone whose brain may be as scattered as mine or feels like they may be ADHD or is ADHD. That is a very useful concept for holding yourself accountable to somebody, because sometimes holding ourselves accountable to ourselves isn't enough to get the work done, but we will do more for other people, and so it's useful in that sense. That's me.
Also, people with ADHD, what do you lot do for work? And how do you do it? Because oh God.
Because she be looking at me like how?
No, I'm talking about myself. I'll be starting 5 new tasks and I don't finish any of them.
Fuck, Stephanie.
It is, I don't know what's happened recently. It's been so bad.
Can I give you a tip that's started to work for me recently? I've started to time myself on the tasks that I'm doing. So I originally started Grace Beverly's kind of productivity thing. So quick task and longer task, which is like the hour plus, right? And I break my to-do list down into that. And I used to structure it, but now I structure it on the key things that are most important. I'll put a little star next to it. So obviously you're not going to get through your whole to-do list because our fucking minds are long. We'll just put so much shit down. But what I've started to do is put a timer for every task, because some of these tasks I'm saying are quick tasks that will take under 5 minutes. And because I'm distracted, it takes 20. Do you get what I mean? But that doesn't help me. I need stuff that helps me going forward. So I know realistically, this takes you around 20, or it's very much a 5-minute task, Christiana, and it's taking you 75 minutes. Why? And then I can make sure that I don't do it again. And also having a timer there, sometimes I think in the back of your mind, you feel like you're being watched, because you know a timer's on. So you kind of just, all right, I need to do this, rather than what you do where you just get distracted by something else and not finish the task at all. Like those tasks that I set timers for, always manage to finish it. I might not finish it in the time I thought I would, but I do finish it because I'm aware that the time, oh shit, the time is still going. I was meant to do this. It kind of grounds you. So that's been helpful for me in the last like 2 weeks.
I've had to like give myself treats. Like you do this certain amount of tasks first, and then you can have a treat.
We're cooks.
I don't know what's going on. My brain, I'm struggling. But yeah, anyway, guys, that brings us to the end of this week's episode, which means I'm about to do what I'm about to beg. Guys, if you are watching this on YouTube and you enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We would love to hear from you. Give us your thoughts on anything that we discussed today. What is the biggest lie that you've been caught out on? Maybe the Reddit realness dilemma. Just say something. Say, even if it's just hi.
Do you smell your man's balls?
Do you smell your man's balls? Let us know in the comments. If you're watching or listening on Instagram, on Spotify, Apple, or anywhere else you get your podcast and you enjoy this episode, make sure you give us a 5-star rating, not a 4.8, not a 4.9, but a 5-star rating. If you don't feel a 5-star show, we will get there. So help us get there by giving us 5 stars. You can find us on We Just Got Here Pod on Instagram, We Just Got Here
Podcast
on TikTok, and WJGH Podcast on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Steph Tia. Where can I find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Tia Honey Roberts, and all other socials at MSTIA Roberts.
And it's a wrap up, guys. We shall see you on Monday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whenever.
All the days we're available for you.
And for you. So tune in, and thank you, and smell your man's balls.
Or see you on Patreon on Tuesday. Anyway, bye.